We all know the 4th of July is the day we celebrate our Declaration of Independence from England. 13 colonies, then united, dared to stand up to one of the strongest naval powers in the world. The courage of our founding fathers should never be understated. We look back now with the benefit of knowing the outcome. They had no such luxury. These courageous men knew that when they signed their names to the Declaration, they also signed their own death warrants. I was raised on stories of their bravery. I was in awe of how they risked all for liberty. I remember racing about the backyard with sticks that were supposed to be muskets, trying to explain to my friends how certain military maneuvers at the Battle of Springfield were supposed to play out. I was always General George Washington. I tied an old ratty blue blanket around my shoulders, and you couldn't tell me I didn't have the most brilliant blue Patriot uniform there ever was. As I got older, my mom told me more stories about more heroes. These people looked like me, and unlike my Patriot heroes who wore funny white wigs and tricorn hats, these people wore visible chains, and they made daring escapes in the night into darkened forests and swamps to find their liberty. I remember the deep feelings of betrayal when I found out my favorite patriot, General George Washington, owned the heroes in the later stories. I didn't believe it. I went to school and cornered my teacher. I remember so well, he sat me down on a bench and he tried very calmly to explain to me that indeed General George Washington had owned slaves, but he had been a good... He said more, but I didn't hear it. I never wore my blue blanket again. That very 4th of July, Gammy told me that history was messy, and it's even messier for people who look like us. I was so confused when she said that. How could history be messy? It wasn't until years after she passed that I understood that for Black folks, the way we view American history and the way we express our patriotism is sometimes different.
Just asking a question.
What to the slaves is the 4th of July?
What do you think? What do you think the enslaved persons thought when they signed the Declaration of Independence? They were like, "We're free."
We're all American, right? We're all free.
But at the time,
We're all part of the
but at
family,
the
right?
time, the slaves weren't free at the signing.
I wasn't there. I don't know. But all I know is today, we're all family.
So what to the modern Black American is the 4th of July? To me, it's like New Year's. I use this day to set resolutions that will continue the work of my childhood heroes. Both sets, the ones who wore funny wigs and the ones who wore chains. I realize that the ones who wore the funny wigs were in many ways geniuses, but at the same time, they were deeply flawed individuals. We can succeed where they failed. I think that's exactly what they expected us to do. This 4th of July, I don't want to wave flags, and I don't want to sing the Star-Spangled Banner. I want to make the country I love better. I leave you now with some of the most beautiful words ever written, words that have inspired people around the world to dare to seek for better, to ask for better, and when needed, to fight for better. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.